Alright guys, so today I'm going to talk about my favorite game. It is called Bang. It is a, well, how I classify it, is a hidden Western role-playing game. To start off, I have set up for a 5-player game, but I'm not going to be playing as everybody. I'm going to do like a couple turns so you guys can see. So first, player mats. And depending on how you play, you could either draw like the top card of the deck, which of the character cards which have this as the back, so that's how you classify who is what. You could either do the top two and then pick one of the ones you like, or just do the one and then that's who you're stuck with, something like that. In the original game is 1 to 7 players. They are classified here by the number of lives. It'll have 3 or 4 lives here on each character, and each character will have 3 or 4 lives. In one of the expansions, they have 5. In the expansion I bought today, the Wild West Show, there's one that has 9 lives. Alright, so the back of the cards, if you want to use it this way, is to keep track of how many lives that person has. Each time they take a hit, you would just simply move it up. You can gain lives, but you cannot gain more lives than you had to start out with, or hits, whatever you want to say. Yeah, I guess hits. You cannot gain a life point of more than you had. So in this game, you are one of 4 roles. You are either the outlaw, the renegade, the deputy sheriff, or the sheriff itself. I have it set up for I already have it set up for a 5-player game. Like I think I said that already. So each player has a hidden role, and they are face down in front of that person's player. Each person knows who they are, except the sheriff. The sheriff is a known role. Everybody knows whoever is sheriff gets the first turn. You should note, though, that if you are the sheriff, you gain 1+ life, which it also reminds you. So you could also do it this way. If you do not do it the other way with the bullets for the hits, you could also do it this way. Just, either have it face down and then flip them up as you get hit, or have them face up and flip them face down as you get hit. Okay, so the rules are, or the objectives anyway, if you're the outlaws, you have to kill the sheriff to win. It does not matter who else you kill. As long as you guys can work together to kill the sheriff, you guys win. The renegade. He's a bit of a tricky role, and in the games I played, he does not win too much, but I think he's still a fun one to play. So what he wants to do is be the last person in play. So in the beginning, he wants to work with the sheriff to take out the outlaws and the deputy, so he could be one-on-one against the sheriff, and he has to kill the sheriff himself to win the game. The deputy sheriff has to protect the sheriff. He has to kill all the outlaws and the renegade. The sheriff wins with the deputy sheriff, and they have to kill the outlaws and the renegade. So like I said, so everyone has a hidden role, and I already had it pre-set up, so deputy sheriff actually ended up next to him. So on the first turn, you draw as many. To finish the setup, you draw as many cards as your lives. So 3, and everyone else has 4 because they all have 4 lives. Except the sheriff, as you gain 1 more life, you also gain 1 more card to start out with. There's also a card reference which will say what the cards do, and if you have one expansion, there is one that is not shown, but it is to discard another card in hand to do that effect, which most people get confused about because they think it's discarding 2 cards. Okay.